Topic 3. Course Design and Delivery by Rusty Waller. This session delves into the essentials of course design and delivery using Blackbaud. The primary objectives include breaking down the subject into no more than 3 to 8 manageable topics. These topics must be consistently designed to increase their effectiveness. We will also look at Blackbaud's course development functions. Our purpose will be to enhance student learning through utilizing a consistent and informed course design strategy. The presentation agenda will cover the following subtopics to include: Subtopic 1. An overview of the expectations of our accreditor, the Association of Biblical Higher Education. Subtopic 2. Discussion of the meaning and purpose of curriculum tracking as it relates to scheduling and the offering of courses. Subtopic 3. The designing of courses using a topics-based approach and getting into Blackbaud. We will begin Subtopic 1 with an examination of the expectations of our accreditor, the Association of Biblical Higher Education. To align with accreditor expectations, we must address the institution's transition from COVID-era education. This means moving back from online delivery to face-to-face and in-person learning. The transition back to the physical classroom makes the course schedule timings very important. Schedules have to work for students. Solid schedules are built on curriculum tracking. We will talk more about this in a few minutes. With the return to the face-to-face classroom, our accreditor is emphasizing the need for quality, effective education. This means that faculty need to engage in professional development. It also implies the need for annual faculty growth plans and annual evaluations of performance. Additionally, this emphasis on quality has a great impact on program delivery. Our accreditors are looking at our program and course learning outcomes. They are expecting us to engage upon a pathway of continuous quality improvement. Subtopic 2 focuses on the concept of curriculum tracking. Curriculum tracking ensures courses are offered according to a predefined schedule outlined in the program catalog, facilitating structured progression for students. In other words, we offer student schedules according to the progression outlined in the course catalog, according to a 4-year pathway of study. Courses at the Baptist University of the Americas are composed of the General Education Core curriculum, a Bible theology core, and the subsequent program coursework. It is very important that these components be taken in a logical and sequential method. It is also important that this sequential process provides students with a reasonable schedule that minimizes their time commitments and maximizes their success. Again, we want to schedule courses for the benefit of our students. This concept is fundamental to the success of any institution of higher education. Please note the schedule posted above, along with its timing and required student commitment. This is a curriculum-tracked schedule for the fall semester of a first-year student in the Bachelor of Business Administration program. Subtopic 3 focuses on the instructional design of the Blackbaud component of your course. The university is very interested in having all teachers comply with a similar course design to help maximize student success. Effective instructional design encompasses several critical components. The first of these components is related to your course organization. You need to develop a clear course structure and layout. This encompasses the use of a splash page to introduce your course topics to cover the major concepts of the course, and diverse assessment methods to engage all students. Your instructional methods should engender active participation from your students. This may entail discussion posting, group projects, and group presentations. These should be tailored to meet diverse learning needs. We will talk more about the differentiation of instruction and assessment in future videos. Every course should integrate a Blackbaud component to achieve these instructional goals. To find your course in Blackbaud prior to the beginning of the semester, you will utilize a step-by-step navigational plan. Begin by accessing the faculty portal. When you select the lines on the upper left, you will select Faculty. This will take you to the calendar. Choose the month in which your class is offered. This will take you to the calendar where you can enter your class by clicking on one of the provided links and selecting Enter the Class page. The title and timing of your class will be listed at the top of your course page. You will notice the tabs for Bulletin Board, Topics, Assignments, Schedule, Grading, Roster, and Course Recommendations. For now, the most important for you are the Bulletin Board, Topics, Assignments, and Roster. The roster shows you the students who are in your class. The Bulletin Board is your course splash page upon which you introduce yourself. The Topics section allows you to present the major components of your course. The Assignments page allows you to set up discussions, group projects, and other assignments that students will present to you. Your splash page, Bulletin Board, should tell students about their class. The page should provide the course description and list the course learning outcomes. You should tell them who you are. You should give them a copy of the course syllabus. You should welcome them to the new semester and provide other announcements as needed. To begin these activities, go to the Bulletin Board and select Enter Edit mode. It is here that you can add the component units and edit them to provide the needed information. Play with this. You will find that adding the units and editing them is actually very easy. Once you are ready to view or publish your splash page, bulletin board, scroll to the bottom of the edit page. There you will select to preview page or publish page. This design is actually quite easy. You can add photos and add downloads. The photos show who you are. This assures your students that you are a real person. The downloads function lets you share the course syllabus. Once the page is published, you are good to go. At this point, you select Back to Bulletin Board. Your course should be designed according to the major components to be covered in the course. These are called topics. Courses should be designed to provide the major components to be covered in the course. For example, you may cover 4 topics. You may cover 3 topics. You may cover 8 topics. By designing these topics as major components to be covered, you are not as likely to overwhelm your students as might be done if you provide 15 weeks of topics. This is known as chunking your course. A course might cover 4 topics. Topic 1 may stretch over 4 weeks as outlined in your syllabus. You may stage your assignments by week. A discussion posting might be due in week 1. A group project might be due in week 2. A group presentation might be due in week 3. You may give an exam in week 4. If you follow the same model for your other course topics, you will find that your students will quickly learn the structure and be able to focus on the quality of their responses. Using a standard design is very, very important for growing and developing your students. In later videos, we will show you how to build your assignments for inclusion in your topic pages. In summary, consider the following points. By designing your course with uniform expectations, you are supporting student mastery while reducing student anxiety. By using a consistent set of assignments in your topics, you are training your students to meet your expectations. Discussion postings, group projects, and group presentations all serve to engage the students in the learning process. Research shows that students remember 5% of what you present. They will remember 70% of what they present. In future videos, we'll examine more about the engagement of course participants through the differentiation of instruction and assessment. Teaching is an art form. You want to be the best painter ever. Best wishes in your endeavors to improve your teaching. Walk in the steps of the great master teacher Jesus. His teaching changed the world.